Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
Week 2, game number 3 of the 2024
This
NFL
is
season.
the National
It
Football
is
League.
the Jacksonville Jaguars going up against the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. And we'll let this go and see all of the
We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Stephen Gostkowski.
Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to hit this one off. And off we go from Nashville. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Jaguars offense for the first time with Gardner Minshew, the Washington State product, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league, is Gardner Minshew. But I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' a broken clavicle forced him onto the field in the second quarter of week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
A first carry now for Thompson. And a short gain there. He'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there in the game's first play, and it's second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplect.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun is Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. There they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So instead of 4th down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
First carry for Raquel Armstead. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On first down, again, they go with Armstead. And the lane closes up quickly as you get about 3 down to the 38.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He's not going to get that one to Chris Thompson. And now it's 3rd down.
He certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. And this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On 4th down on his Logan Cook decline. Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
The Titans take over first.
Tennessee offense set to go to work for the first time, and at QB, the man signed to a big 4-year deal back in March. That's Ryan Tannehill.
Not only did Ryan Tannehill resurrect his career in 2019, he may now serve as a blueprint for quarterbacks looking for a second opportunity. He moved from Miami to Tennessee, took over the starting job from Marcus Mariota in Week 7 last year, and wound up leading the NFL in quarterback rating. And the Titans went 8-3 in his 11 starts, snuck into the playoffs, and went to the AFC Championship game. His future is bright in Nashville, and he expects to be the starter there for many years to come.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And watch there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now the gun, Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Now here comes Westbrook. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Here comes the Jaguars offense again, Charles. And this is a 1-1 team right now. Maybe the early season award for pluckiest team in the NFL goes to these Jags because there's a team that many thought wouldn't be all that competitive this year, but they have been through 2 weeks. A win over Indy in the opener, and then they nearly pulled out another one on the road in Nashville, but the Titans got them 33-30 on a late field goal. But Jags, is this a team that's better than you thought, or is this a team that's ready to maybe fall down to earth?
I feel like they are a team that has kind of had that really good exit.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Jaguars! Laquell Armstead, 73 yards, and the Jags have taken the early lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The extra point forthcoming. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. I'm not sure if they drew that play to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard.
Charles, the Tennessee Titans, as they come back out here on offense, this is a team right now 2-0. And it hasn't been an easy start, but still 2-0. They went in Denver by 2, and then they got by the Jaguars on a late field goal this past week. 7 straight wins for the Titans now over the Jags. And Ryan Tannehill, showing last season was not a fluke. He threw 4 touchdown passes in the victory. And the team's 2-0 start, by the way, first time they've done that since 2008.
And that's not coincidentally the last time that the Titans won the AFC South was when they went 2-0 in 2008. I think this is a team that everyone has to say, okay, it wasn't just a lucky run to the NFC Championship game last year. This is a good team. And if they got consistent field goal kicking, I'm not so sure that these games would have been as close on the first 2 outings for them.
And next they'll go to Minnesota, who's had a tough start, 0-2, and then they'll be home for a month with Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and Houston coming to town before their open week in Week 7. On second down, it's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. When you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Got him in, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, just like last one.
Nice play on the ball by A.J. Brown, and he comes up with the reception. He had a terrific 2019 as a rookie. The first one since 1970 to go over 1,000 yards receiving and average over 20 yards per catch.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 47. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's run in by Adam Humphries. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The guy proving his worth in different ways. Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes to again another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A first down carry for Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. That's the end of the first quarter.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you hope for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good edge steam going.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Nice play there before the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now Gostkowski will come on to try and field goal. From left hash, this will be a 41-yard. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board. They're trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little. Maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language there, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And not just enough to get it done.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. Keelan Cole now to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
And he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it? That 100-yard mark.
It really has. And that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering since we go from 12 to 14 to 16 games, they need to put that to work.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice play by DJ Chark there, and he's a great example of how a guy can improve from his rookie year to season 2. Quiet as a rookie, 1,000-yard season last year, ended up becoming a Pro Bowl selection for the Jaguars.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incomplete that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him point indicating there he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jaguars. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And it finds way forward to about the 48-yard line. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Well, the big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, Armstead. Room here to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 and a first down.
Boy, what would these guys do without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. There's a defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. And that's good recognition on that play. Throwing him to no gain.
Caught here by Conley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And sometimes change can be good, and Chris Conley with a nice catch there is showing us exactly how. First 4 seasons in Kansas City, kind of buried on the depth chart there. First year in Jacksonville last year, career highs in yardage with 775, and added 5 touchdowns to that list as well.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. That'll bring it 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Incomplete. Tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the field goal there counts what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill down a throw. Goes underneath for Henry. And he's unbended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tannehill completes it to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll step in with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. Man open left side is down. They'll They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Looking outside of his got a man. That's Brown. Let him go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill throwing again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 16 yards there. A Tennessee first down.
That's right there. Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Tannehill on first down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
For A.J. Brown. Incomplete. He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on us, the field goal unit, to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get right back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and second down. The CD taking a step back. We're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this point of the season. I mean, it's not a major surprise. Now that Arizona being 2-0 as well. People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did, then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there, Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Like, a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2? They went through a little bit of a difficult off season like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone. How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He's across. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and be frank about it. Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their own little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going forward for about 5, but then may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? What's the deal, So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking, and since they liberalize the rules, we can extend them out. Sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Running from the gun with Henry, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Jacob.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
I love the job they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get it down, and it's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break run off, but a nice game there for a first down.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. Now Tannehill. Rush coming in, he's taken down.
Ryan Tannehill sacked.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Tannehill. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown. There to make the grab. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got information about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6 is an astronomical. No.
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that touchdown getting it done.
Extra point good by Gaskowski. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Gaskowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Cole now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some more.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Hand off to Thompson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second and 9, Minshew. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. from the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Chris Conley. It's fourth down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now the throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, force the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. And they have to thank the guys on D.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now they got Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's put it down after a very nice game. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looked at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
First and 10, they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff to Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Did you have to use timeouts? What are you going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 45 on second down, Tannehill. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. He finds Humphreys, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They get a good break.
And defensively, backbreaker. Play action, it's Tannehill. That is going to go down. They get 2 back at the 40.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the And linesman incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third long. Now it's 10. Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack. Francis, the Aussie, with a sack. They went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having to talk it over. Well, he can't correct it. That would have wrapped it up if you're going to able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. He was unable to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. He'll look to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. He's back to throw. And a catch good. It's Eifert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
First down now with that clock rolling. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down.
Big play on the previous snap. They bounce back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively. Getting a big play of their own.
Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jadavian Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. They'll get to the line here. Remember, it's also third down. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Great job. Incomplete. He was trying by 10 players. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. That would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They need a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Right, there you have it. The Tennessee Titans are winners over the Jacksonville Jaguars on this stream. I'll be back with another video in a few minutes, so let me set me up and I'll be right back.